Hello, everybody. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I hope the market didn't beat you up too much. And today I do want to talk about a little company called GINKGO BIOWORKS. The ticker symbol is DNA. Because as most of the market is going down, baby, GINKGO BIOWORKS is up 3.1% during regular trading hours, and it's actually up 0.33% in after-hours trading. So the question is, Adam, why is GINKGO BIOWORKS up? Because they just announced a very lucrative, over $100 million possible deal with MERCK, the biopharmaceutical giant behemoth company, MERCK. Now, I'm sure you guys heard of MERCK before, and I'm going to go into the article in just a minute, but understand, anytime you have a company working with a huge household name like MERCK, this is obviously good. Now, this is not the biggest partnership or the first partnership that GINKGO BIOWORKS has with a huge corporation, but obviously any partnership with a major brand, with a major household recognizable name in the pharmaceutical area, in the health sector, is obviously good for GINKGO BIOWORKS. Now, I'm going to go over this article in just a minute. And before I do, just remember, these are going to be a mouthful of words, really huge, big words. And the article explains what it was saying in the next paragraph. So please bear with me. I'm not going to act like I understand what the heck I'm reading, but I'm going to read it to you guys anyways. This is like a PhD level understanding. And I wish that I have a scientist in my audience that can try to explain this in English and basic terms. If you guys do know how to explain this in English and basic terms, please feel free to reach out to me, and I would love to have you on the show so you can explain this. Before I go any further, and I'm going to read you the article in just a moment, please understand tomorrow we're going to get a nice report called the PPI, which stands for the Producer Price Index. This is like the wholesalers' consumer price index, right? This is like the wholesalers before it goes to consumer. It's going to be a very important report. Then after tomorrow, we're going to get the CPI report, which everyone is like, front line and center. I'm not sure how that report's going to do, but I have a feeling that the one after this report is actually going to go up. I don't think our inflation is going to be going down because oil prices are going up. I hope that I'm wrong, but we'll see what's going to happen. And most importantly, we're going to get something that's going to go under the radar called the FOMC meeting minutes, where you can actually read through what the Federal Reserve Board was talking about, go through their thought process, so on and so forth. That usually comes out 3 weeks after the initial meeting, and tomorrow is the 3 weeks. So tomorrow is going to be a very jam-packed day, and after tomorrow is going to be super jam-packed. On Thursday, we'll be filming live on this channel, so please join me. Without further ado, let's get right into the article. This is GINKGO BIOWORKS. As I said, GINKGO BIOWORKS traded at nearly $3. It is really, really borderline $3, especially after hours, and this is why. Let's read this article really fast. GINKGO BIOWORKS announces collaboration with MERCK to improve active pharmaceutical ingredients manufacturing. GINKGO BIOWORKS, the leading horizontal platform for cell programming, today announced a collaboration with MERCK, known as the MSD, outside the United States and Canada, to engineer up to 4 enzymes for use in biocatalysts in MERCK's active pharmaceutical ingredients manufacturing efforts. Again, guys, I apologize. I wish I knew these words better and the scope of every word. I'm going to do my best, but I'm apologizing in advance. This is above my pay grade in understanding. I'm not a scientist. Through this collaboration, GINKGO will leverage its extensive expertise in cell engineering and enzyme design, as well as its capabilities to automate high-throughput screening, manufacturing process development, optimizations, bioinformatics, and analytics to deliver optimal strains for expression of targeted biocatalysts. And then it's going to explain what biocatalyst is. Biocatalyst is a sustainable and often more effective alternative to some chemical synthesis steps in industrial chemical synthesis. The inherent stereospecificity of enzyme biocatalysts can reduce costly synthesis and purification steps, thereby decreasing production costs. Through this collaboration, GINKGO aims to optimize several biocatalysts by leveraging its world-class proprietary fungal strains, cell line development, enzyme engineering and optimization, and multi-mix expertise. Okay, all I read there is GINKGO BIOWORKS has a way to do stuff a lot cheaper because its lab is dope and their code library is amazing, and they're going to be able to cut production costs in something. That's all I understood from there. Again, give me your take on this. This is very, very interesting, and I wish that I had a sub that was a scientist that really understood this. I really hope I do. And I quote, "Ginkgo's fungal strains present a major opportunity for improving biocatalysts. E. coli is currently the mainstay host for expressing enzymes, but a large number of enzymes will not express properly in E. coli. And those that do express in E. coli may have better homologs than only express in fungal strains. The enzyme optimization project with MERCK has a potential to help to reduce the cost of goods and enable a more robust supply chain for APIs. Maybe they're gonna do synthetic E. coli and build synthetic enzymes on the E. coli strains. This is what I'm reading. This is what I'm trying to understand. We'll see. MERCK is a pioneer in biocatalyst, improving manufacturing of crucial medicines. We're thrilled to be partnering with MERCK and to be leveraging our platform capabilities for improved enzyme activities and production, said Jason Kelly, co-founder and CEO of GINKGO. And I quote, "GINKGO's platform model enables us to identify improved enzymes and develop powerful fungal strains and fermentation process for enzyme manufacturing, empowering downstream API production for customers." Yeah, so it looks like instead of them doing it naturally, they're doing this lab grown. And this is gonna save a lot of time, it's gonna save a lot of headaches, and more importantly, it's gonna be extremely cost effective, which means the bottom line is the production is cheaper and the end result for the consumer or the people using the product is gonna be cheaper. The medicine is gonna be cheaper in the long run. And again, this is my take on it. I'm gonna apologize again because this is something that I'm not too familiar with, the scientific terms. I failed science like 18 times in school, so it is what it is. And now finally, we're gonna get into the actual deal. This is worth up to $144 million, not so bad at a $5 billion market cap whatsoever. Under the terms of the collaboration, GINKGO will earn an upfront research and development fee and is eligible for success-based research and development milestone payments. In addition, GINKGO is eligible to earn commercial milestone payments for each of the specified number of biocatalyst targets, which have the potential in total in aggregate to earn up to $144 million. And I just wanted to remind you, this is MERCK, and the market cap of MERCK is $230 billion. $230 billion. At the end of the day, I understood that GINKGO BIOWORKS, a small company worth $5 billion, which is pretty much microscopic when it comes to bioengineering, biopharma, and all this, science technology, is working with a huge company like MERCK. Now for MERCK, this might be a small little project, but for GINKGO BIOWORKS, this is most certainly frontline and center huge opportunities to prove their worth, not only to MERCK, but of course, for the next potential huge company. Anytime I see a $200+ billion company in a downturn, MERCK is an over $300 billion company, working with a tiny company like GINKGO BIOWORKS, this brings joy to me as I'm an investor in GINKGO BIOWORKS. The whole point of investing in GINKGO BIOWORKS is to invest before it becomes the next MERCK. Now, I'm not naive and ignorant. I'm going to say 100% is going to become a MERCK because there are huge inherent risks to invest in anything, specifically in plays like GINKGO BIOWORKS. However, if everything doesn't go according to plan, there is a huge potential for them to grow. And the fact that they're working with a huge company like MERCK, they're working with the government, and they have so many other growth potentials is just a reinforcement to the dream that I see, to the vision that I see, to the possible future that I see of GINKGO BIOWORKS. And if you can see a future, I'm going to keep saying this, of synthetic DNA engineering and projects exactly like this, it's not about growing a third nipple. I keep telling you guys this. There's tons of DNA synthetic engineering out there. Then you must 100% believe in the possibility and prospect of GINKGO BIOWORKS. If you believe in a future that we're going to be engineering DNA and DNA-like things, well, then 100% DNA can be a play for you. Thank you so much. Give me the likes, give me the shares, give me the subscribe. If you guys are a scientist or a PhD or a master's degree and understood what the heck this article is saying, please holla at me, and I want to have you on the show so you guys can explain it a little better. Thank you. Have a great day.